Hey crafters, this is Paulette in Missouri, and I've got some new Tim Holtz Alteration dies that I want to share. The small easel, the tattered leaves, and then a Cheery Lynn die called Easter Parade, which is these adorable bunnies. So let's get started. I hope to have some time to share some Ranger products that I won as well. So let's start with the leaves. I love leaves, and oh my gosh, look how much fun these are. This is the footprint of the die, and when I was test cutting, I realized that this leaf looks like the silhouette of a little tree. I will be using it that way as well, because I have a lot of hunters in my family, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, it is a perfect silhouette of a little tree. So I will be using it that way with my deer dies. So these are just great. I'm probably the last person to purchase this die. I have some other Sizzix leaf dies, and I'm going to have so much fun mixing and matching those. When I got these two dies, I got these at Joann's, and they came with these little talking tag message labels inside, and the packages were specially marked for that. And so I chose the ones that had these inside the package. And it says on here that you download the Talking Tag app from your service provider to your smartphone, scan the tag with the app, and follow the instructions to record and save your message. Then to play back the message, you scan the label again with the Talking Tag app and retrieve the recording. So you stick this inside your card, and it has your message on it, and then the person can scan it with the app and listen to their message. So that's kind of cool. They're very thin little stickers. So I will try that. The next die is the small easel, and you can just put it on the back of a card. I thought this was super fun. I have wanted this die for a really long time. I'm going to bring in my Cuddle Bug. Now, I originally cut this in a piece of cardboard, and it crushed. I did it on my AccuCut Grand Mark, and it just crushed the cardboard. So I have come up with a better way that I am going to be using this die. And I have made a little note for myself here on just an address label to cut my cardstock at 7 by 5 3/4 inches, score it at 3.5 inches in the landscape mode, which is what this is, 7 inches by 5 3/4, scored at 3.5, and folded in half. I am going to lay this on the die right inside this cutting blade. Lay the fold right there, and I'm going to run this through. So I'm going to make my sandwich and die cut this. If I can get it all in here without knocking the camera stand. Okay. So now I have cut this, and it is one unit. So let's move this out of the way. And I am going to glue this together. Now it shifted a little bit, and it cut a funky little place there, but that's okay. Now, the first thing we need to do is, it's already scored, made these score lines here. So I'm going to score this, or bend, crease the spine here, and flatten that out with my bone folder. And now you can bend this little piece here and crease that really good. This is the part that you will adhere to the back of your card, and then this just fits right inside there as a little hinge, and it comes down and slips into that little spot that's made for it. So this seemed stronger than the piece that I made with the cardboard. And then here is the way I have glued it. You can fold this either way. This one got folded to the right and just adhered it to this die cut teapot. And now this little teapot will just stand up. How awesome is that? You can just stamp your greeting on here. Happy birthday, miss you, love you, get well, whatever. Oh, I just think it's so much fun. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. The Cheery Lynn dies, when I originally ordered this, I ordered this for my birthday last year, and that was August of 2012. I didn't get to test cut these until January because I'm daycare for my grandbaby, and she's had acid reflux and learning to walk and cutting teeth, and it has been a little bit time consuming. So when I got around to test cutting this, one of the bunnies just did not cut all the way, and there was not blade product on parts of the die, and it was the same thing with the flag. The flag didn't cut all the way. So when I was visiting with BJ, she offered to send me a replacement set, so she sent me the new dies, and they do not have the foam. Now, she explained to me when they construct this, it is all the same thickness of metal, and then they blast it and blast away everything but this cutting edge. And they make thousands of these every day. So, they don't test cut, which, gets kind of frustrating on the consumer end. You want something and you order it and you hope it's going to work. And so I guess the majority of them do. But she was very gracious to send me these. These do not have the foam. And they are very small pieces. I thought they were a little bit bigger, but they were still fun. These have the holes in them, so if your die cut pieces get stuck, you can poke them through. So here are a bunch of die cut pieces, and you need your quicker sticker picker upper from Quick Cuts, and some Zig 2-way glue. I chose to draw my eyes on in my buttons. So I just used a fine tip Sharpie to do that because those pieces are so small. But you can see how cute it is. Really fun. I did a similar card for my grandbaby for her first birthday. So I think this will be so sweet at Easter. They're just adorable. So that is that. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good. Excuse me. I won some goodies from Ranger. And so let's take a look at these. I got to get a drink of coffee. I'm having some crazy allergy stuff going on. So this was some melt art stuff. And this is some ultra thick embossing powder. And I think I have a can of this over here on the side that I bought just to do like some jewelry type stuff. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun. Here are the heated inks. They are actually, specially designed to go into heat. So for the melting pot. Here is an extra, looks like 2 extra project craft sheets that go inside the melting pot. Reusable, heat resistant, easy melt, safely lifts small projects out of the melting pot. So, to melt the embossing. So you can use it this way, or you can dump your embossing powder in the pan without this liner. So that's cool. And then two stamps. Oh my gosh, we may have to take them out of the package to be able to see them. So these are special heat resistant stamps. How cool is that? So a very loopy design. Well, I don't see a specific. Oh, mod circles is what that one's called. So modern circles. And then this one is fancy feathers. So cool. So guess what? I'm going to have to go buy a melting pot. I just have not plunged into that hobby yet, so I will get my 40 or 50% off discount for Joann's or Michael's, and I will go and do that next time I have some extra money. So that is so cool. I won those from Tammy Tuttero's blog, and she is actually from Springfield, Missouri, and that is where I go to shop at the craft stores. So how cool is that? So very fun. Well, if you have any questions, be sure and let me know.